And I grieve for Rosanna's child. He was her baby, and you are my baby. And I tell you something. You saved my life tonight, and I saved your life then. For the same reason. Because I love you, Will. I love you. And I know deep down, tonight proves that you love me too.
What are you doing here? Did something happen to Mom?
I don't think so. They took her back to the state mental institution last night. The doctors checked her out to make sure she wasn't injured, and they sedated her. I think she's gonna be okay. How are you?
Hi. You want some cereal?
Well, we need to talk. You need to tell me how you're feeling.
I told you. Feeling fine.
I mean about Mom.
Last night, when I got to the old mill, Decker started in on me. You know, he was like, walk away, you want her dead. And I knew all I had to do was nothing, and she'd be gone. But I couldn't do it.
Nobody wants to see Mother murdered. Well, most days. The point is, Will.
The point is, I love her, Paul.
What do you mean when you say that you love Mom?
I mean, you don't really know how you feel about someone until you have to imagine her being dead.
I know exactly how I feel about Barbara. Living or dead, she's dangerous.
Don't get me wrong, I know Mom's real messed up. She's got her share of problems, but I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life being scared of my mother.
You are not immune to this. Will, nobody is immune to Barbara. Look at what happened to Cabot.
I'm more worried about what could happen to Mom. She's not safe in that hospital, Paul. If Decker can find his way out, then he can find his way in.
Which is why she's being transferred to a correctional facility.
Correctional facility?
Jail. There's no way Decker's gonna risk his freedom by breaking into a jail.
Mom's going to jail?
For her own protection.
No way.
Or her.
Jail is safe? Do you know what they do to women like Mom in jail?
She committed a crime. Jail is always where she was going. This stay at the hospital is just part of the process. Now that the doctors have pronounced her fit to stand trial, jail's next.
But she can get out on bail?
Bail's been revoked. Jail's her only option.
No, there's got to be another way.
Will, where are you going?
To see her.
No! Will, look, you can't keep doing this. She's a grown woman. She can take care of herself.
No, she can't, Paul. Don't you get that? I'm not going to let you put her in jail.
Will!
Well, your mother's going to be a lot safer in jail, okay?
Will, you don't belong here.
He's taking Mom to jail.
That's not your problem.
Don't try to undermine his feelings. He's concerned about
You're
me.
milking it for all it's worth, aren't
All
you?
right, enough. There are two issues here. Barbara's safety and her status. She's no longer under observation. Doctors have already cleared her, but she is under a legal obligation to go back to jail.
But she didn't do anything wrong.
Will, your mother is facing multiple charges, all stemming from her involvement in James Stenbeck's escape.
She was only trying to help him because he threatened me.
You must be very proud. You finally got to him.
No, she didn't get to me.
Then why are you running to her rescue?
Because this isn't going to work. Hating her and locking her up, it's not going to change anything.
Will, she's never gonna change.
So maybe we're the ones that are supposed to change. Dad, I have an idea.
Listen to me, Rick Decker isn't gonna break into jail. Even he isn't that crazy. It's probably the safest place for your mother to be.
Yeah, but this doesn't change anything.
Will, it's not up to us. Your mother's in custody. We can't change that.
Only now her life's in danger, and doesn't it make more sense to try to help her?
Honey, how do you want to help me?
I think you should come home and live with Dad.
Oh. You have no idea what it means to me to hear that you want me to come home.
Now,
Nothing would
wait
make me
one
happier
minute.
or your father more miserable. It's no secret how he feels about me.
That doesn't matter right now. I just feel like it's wrong to send her away. I can't watch you do that.
Will, listen to yourself. She's pulling you right back in. Don't let her do that. Will, don't let her do this to you.
She's not doing
She
anything
has
to
got
me.
you wrapped around her little finger, and you're just going along with
You know,
it.
the only thing she's done to me lately is save my life. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Of course, Will, but this is a complicated situation.
Yeah, it must be. Because you can't explain and I can't figure out why you won't just let her come home.
It's not her home. That house hasn't been her home in years. Right now, that house is home to a lot of other people that Hal cares about.
Why don't you just come out and say what you really mean? That you don't care whether she lives or dies.
Now, nobody said that.
Didn't have to.
Dr. Sanborn,
Yes, may I help you?
I was wondering if there's any way that I could speak with my son for a few moments privately.
Certainly, take all the time you need. Ms. Ryan, would you like to come with me?
No, thank you. I'm comfortable right here. Thank you.
You need your rest.
I'll rest right here. Thank you very much,
Miss
Doctor.
Ryan,
I don't want to go. I want to stay here, and I don't want to be alone. I've just been through a terrible ordeal. I'm rather frightened.
I'll stay with you as long as you need.
Oh, give me a break.
You will?
Come with me.
All right, look. Before you guys say anything, just think about it.
Think about it. I have nightmares about it. You gotta be kidding me.
You know, Dad, the last time things were almost normal and we were all happy was when Mom was living at home with us.
That was such a long time ago. So much has changed.
I know. I know. And I know it'd be a little weird explaining to Emily and Daniel, but I think, yeah, I really think that Emily would understand what Mom's going through right now.
There is no way that Emily's gonna go for this.
Why not? I mean, you know what Decker did to Allison, and I'm sure Emily remembers, so she would know why Mom's so scared right now and why she needs a safe place to be.
I'm sorry, son. I just don't see how this arrangement could possibly work.
We tried locking Mom out of our lives. Didn't work. We tried locking her up. Didn't work. We tried putting her away somewhere to punish her. Didn't work. We can't have other people solve the problem for us. It's not working.
Yeah, but Will, what you're proposing, it could...
Dad, you always say, take responsibility. If you have a problem, solve it yourself. I think that charity should start at home.
Oh, man, my big mouth.
Maybe we need to take some responsibility for Mom.
No, I cannot bring Barbara into my home. Out of the question. Not gonna happen. Paul, help me out here.
No?
Well, maybe you could talk to Aunt Kim or one of her friends to take her in or something like that.
Barbara burned that bridge a long time ago. Nobody is gonna help her. Not Kim, not Bob, not Lisa, not even John Dixon.
Well, then it's gotta be you, Dad.
You honestly want Hal to bring Barbara into his home? The home that you live in?
She's not gonna live there forever.
Believe me, she's gonna try and find a way.
No, it's just until you find Decker. We just need to keep her safe in the meantime.
She's gonna be safe. Well, it's you I'm worried about. You know what? It's a moot point. It doesn't even matter. There is not a doctor in the world that's gonna sign off on this.
You know what? Fine. I'll move out so she can move in.
You're gonna move out. Where are you gonna go?
To Emma's. You know, maybe she and Rosanna will let me stay out at the farm.
All the way out there.
Yeah. And you can monitor my phone calls and check my emails and hire a 24-hour cop to play bodyguard if Mom getting to me is all you're scared of.
You're the one who should be scared, Will.
No, I'm not scared of anything. I'm not getting pulled into anything. I'm just trying to keep her alive.
So are we.
It's different for me. I saw the way Decker threatened her.
Well, we'll find Decker.
Yeah, but until then, we need to protect her. And maybe you guys could live with yourselves if something happened to her, but I won't. So if you're gonna dump her out on the street somewhere for her own good, make arrangements for two because I'm going with her.
Did you or did you not tell me like a million times how much better you felt not having Barbara breathing down your neck? Or did you not say how much safer you felt knowing that that woman was somewhere where she couldn't hurt you anymore?
Yes, and none of that's changed.
Then why are you going to Such extremes to try and protect her.
Because she's my mother, Paul, and she's yours too.
Oh, no. Not anymore.
Her life is in danger. How could that not mean anything to you?
I don't know, Will. I think it's just a lot harder for me to forgive than it is for you.
But you did forgive. For a while, at least. I have a shoebox full of newspaper clippings and letters and pictures back home showing me how you guys were getting along so well.
She suckered us. Me and Jennifer, please, learn from our mistakes. I'm begging you, Will. Don't let that woman sucker you. She will never change.
I'm sorry to hear you feel that way, Paul.
Sorry.